What is up, everybody? It's Kingston here, bringing you another Call of Duty World War II video. But we're not gonna focus on the gameplay today. I'm just gonna probably do I am gonna do like a freelance. This is not a scripted video whatsoever. I'm just giving you all my thoughts on the Call of Duty franchise in the year 2017. Now that World War II has been out for about a month now, or about 2 months now, actually, since it came out like on November, whatever. Now that it's been out for 2 months now, I'm giving you all my thoughts on the entire, not just this game, but the entire COD franchise as a whole. Now that we've got World War II in our hands, we're back to boots on ground. And I'm going to give my opinions on what I feel as though the franchise direction the franchise needs to take now that World War II is out, and what they should do in the future of Call of Duty. Now, as of right now that we have World War II out and everything like that, I feel as though the franchise is dying down, and they need to take a break, some time off away from Call of Duty, because boy, Activision needs to stop Call of Duty. They need to stop making CODs for at least 3 years now, because now that we got World War II in our hands and everything like that, to me it was a huge disappointment on what I expected from the COD community, or the COD franchise at least, not the community, but the COD franchise. To me, it was a huge disappointment. Back in Black Ops 3, not even Infinite Warfare, back in Black Ops 3, I say Black Ops 3 because I was still playing Black Ops 3 when Call of Duty Infinite Warfare was out, because that was a huge letdown. And then COD Modern Warfare Remastered was kind of a letdown, but not all the way, just because of microtransactions. But the reason why I say all these CODs have been letdowns, first of all, they were back in that futuristic Call of Duty for like 3-4 years, and nobody liked that futuristic ever since Advanced Warfare. Advanced Warfare was cool and all, but it was just not it. It was like, I say, ever since Black Ops 2, after Black Ops 2, COD has really been dwindling in numbers and sales, but not just sales and like that. The sales don't even matter to me. I don't really care how many people are buying the game each year. It's just the quality of the games have been dying down. And the reason why I feel as though this has been happening is because after Modern Warfare 3 and the Black Ops 2 days and everything like that, these noobs, the new people, the people that you see going negative in CODs each year, they are the people I feel as though the COD community really listened to after Modern Warfare 2. The reason why they listened to these people during Modern Warfare 2 is because I feel as though after Modern Warfare 2, we didn't get big kill streaks, like high aerial kill streaks after Modern Warfare 2. We did kind of get some in Black Ops 2, but we didn't get kill streaks that really dominated the COD series. Like when I go on like a 10 kill streak or anything like that, if I were to get an AC-130 or get some like a chopper gun or anything like that, I expected to do work. But after really Black Ops, that was not the case. Like Modern Warfare 3, if you got an AC-130, the maps hindered you from doing any work with that thing. You can probably use the Reaper in some of the maps, but really the maps in Modern Warfare 3, they stop you from doing any type of basically getting any kills with an aerial kill streak. They kind of stopped that. Black Ops 2, it was a little bit better because the maps were a little bit better. Black Ops 3, Black Ops was cool. Infinite Warfare streaks were trash. We really didn't even control any streaks in Infinite Warfare since it was so fast-paced. Advanced Warfare, the streaks were trash, and they had so many glitches with the streaks and everything like that. Like you don't really see big kill streaks in Call of Duty nowadays because people were complaining. People were complaining about the streaks dominating, so then they added spawn protection. And then after you get spawn protection, if you kill one person and then they respawn immediately, so you try to shoot them, you're gonna get a hit marker. So they added spawn protection. What they really should have did once we had kill streaks and everything like that, they should have added at least 4 seconds for your streak to at least come into the map or anything like that. They should have added kill streak spawn protection so you don't get shot down immediately. And then there's so many things they could have did better with the COD franchise in the year 2017. Now that we're back on boots on ground, they missed so many opportunities with World War II. I feel like they kind of nerfed Call of Duty. They nerfed it in more to cater to the noobs rather than the good players. Like the good players are trying to push something that they love, like as in crazy kill streaks that you can dominate with, in gunfights where people are not zigzagging to escape and freaking teleport and everything like that. Like I feel like they cater more to the noobs than they do the actual good players in Call of Duty. And that's why I don't know, man. I just feel like World War II is not it, because I feel as though each update, I feel as though the hit detection is trash. I feel like the maps are very random in World War II. Like they have so many flaws in World War II. I can tell you, I can't even count on my hands how many flaws in World War II. The connections are lies. If you see they have like the ping and everything on there and stuff like that, and then they have like the connection bars, but the connection bars don't even tell you the actual connection because they're always going to be 3 bars, and that is a lie. Call of Duty, the franchise themselves, they tend to hide things from their community, such as sales numbers, even though they kind of show that now, but they don't show you how many people are on the game at a time anymore, because I feel as though they know their sales are dwindling and the people playing Call of Duty are dwindling at once. And then I feel as though the people who got their hands on World War II are disappointed in World War II, but a lot of people won't say that. But me, myself, I will say it. I'm disappointed in World War II. I'm not going to say it's a trash game because it's not really a trash game, but at the same time, there's a lot of things they could have done differently. They could have gave us more kill streaks that dominate the game more, and they could have took away spawn protections because that shouldn't even be a thing. Like, if I earn my kill streak, it's the noob's fault for me earning my kill streak. You shouldn't make my kill streak trash because these noobs can stop me from killing them. Why should I get like handicapped for noobs letting me kill them enough for me to get a kill streak? And then when I do get my kill streak, it doesn't do any work because you handicap the kill streaks for them not to do work. I mean, like, why? Why would Call of Duty handicap you? Once you get a big kill streak, you shouldn't be handicapped or penalized for getting that kill streak. You should just be able to go ham and murder whoever you want to for at least 30 seconds. And then after those 30 seconds are up, unless somebody shoots you out the sky, there shouldn't be a problem. Like, I don't understand why they handicap and penalize people who get big kill streaks when it's the noob's fault for letting you get those kill streaks. Like, I don't understand it whatsoever. Like, let me know down in the comment section right now. Do you agree with that statement? You shouldn't be penalized for getting big kill streaks. There should be at least 5 seconds for you to dominate the game. If somebody doesn't shoot you out the sky, they should be like 5 seconds. It should be 5 seconds for you to dominate anybody, and then after those 5 seconds are up, they should be able to try to shoot you out the sky. But you should at least get 5 seconds to use your kill streak, rather than you getting shot out the sky in the first 2 seconds or 1 second that you call that thing in. That's one thing. That's one complaint that I have with the COD franchise nowadays, which I feel as though, I don't know, man. A lot of the COD problem. I'm not even talking about World War II. I'm just talking about COD as in a whole franchise. Now, another problem, especially with this game, is the built-in stock they put in the game. I don't understand why there's a built-in stock for these noobs to be able to zigzag and teleport when you're shooting them. That should not be a thing. Who in the hell zigs like that? Even in COD, I know it's an arcade shooter and everything like that. It's not to be taken realistic, even though they try to make it realistic. I don't understand why they built in stock in this game. They put in, I think it was after Advanced Warfare, they had it built-in stock in Call of Duty. It might have been Black Ops 3. I think it was Black Ops 3. When they had built in the stock into COD games because people were complaining about the attachment, because people were like zigzagging out of control. If you didn't have stock, you're basically a sitting duck when you ADS. But now, since they have stock built into the game, people are out here abusing the zigzag cheese, and it is so annoying to be shooting at somebody and they be glitching all over the place, zigzagging and everything like that. They need to just remove the built-in stock out the game and not even have stock as an attachment either, and it'd be fine. That way you don't have people like moving at high rapid speeds, using the infantry division to be zigzagging out of control and everything like that. It's just dumb as heck. One of the positives, though, that they did do for the COD franchise is remove the panic knife after, I think Black Ops 3 was the first people to remove the panic knife. That's one good positive thing that they did, but there's so many other things they can do with the COD franchise. Like, they missed so many opportunities on World War II. It is crazy. The maps are trash in World War II. The kill streaks, the score streaks, whatever you want to call them, they're garbage also. The gun variety was a little iffy. They try to make it better with the recent patch. I believe they buffed all the submachine guns. But at the same time, the bar is still the best weapon in the game. If one person has the bar on the team, another team and you're using a sub, your whole team can be using a different sub, and that bar will beat up everybody on your team. That is literally the case in World War II. The bar will beat out any weapon. It doesn't matter. If somebody has a shotgun, that's probably the only way they can stop you unless they're using a sniper. And the snipers in World War II, they are highly overpowered. The weapon balance in World War II is just all over the place. And that's the case with a lot of COD games, but I feel as though back in the day in Call of Duty, even in World War II, not World War II, but Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, I feel as though people the overpowered weapon back in Modern Warfare 2 was really, there were the models first that you can like shoot somebody across the room with. There were like shotgun snipers basically, and then after those were patched, the one thing that actually did get patched in Modern Warfare 2, it was the M16. There's always that one overpowered weapon in a Call of Duty game, but I don't know. In this game, I just feel as though it's a little bit more annoying because it's a fully automatic weapon this time that's overpowered. Even though, like, back in Advanced Warfare, they had the bow or the ball, and it was hella, the Obsidian Stick was really overpowered in the variant case and everything like that, and it would beat out every weapon. But since the movement system, you can kind of get away from it. But I feel as though in this game, it's a little bit more noticeable because you can have any submachine gun, and it would get beat out by the bar in this game. And you can basically have, if you have a bar, you can probably kill anybody you want unless they have a sniper or they have a shotgun and they can get up close to you and shotgun you, or if they're a sniper. Snipers are basically like shotguns from long range in this game, and people can just quick scope you however. And I don't even know why. I don't know why Slave Chamber didn't use like the Treyarch based sniping. I really like Black Ops sniping better because you can snipe in Black Ops, but you need skill to snipe in Black Ops. It's not like this game where you can basically just press L2 and R2 at the same time and you just get a free kill, which is not even a lie. If you get on Call of Duty World War II right now and if you go to the shooting range and you press L2 and R2 at the same time, your reticle will literally zoom in the middle. They didn't patch it. They said they patched it, but they didn't patch it. Your reticle will literally zoom in the middle, and it's gonna hit whatever target's sitting right in front of you. It's cheese. Like, I've even done it in one of my videos. I'm not even a sniper personally. I don't use snipers whatsoever. I'm usually using a submachine gun or assault rifle, mostly assault rifles. But sniping is so cheese in this game. I was like, might as well pick up a sniper, and all you got to do is press L2 and R2. And this is gonna kind of be a longer rant video, but at the same time, man, I feel as though the COD franchise is dying down so bad. They just need to take 3 to 4 years off and just get it right. Like, fix all the problems. The main thing, I feel as though, bring back crazy kill streaks, because the kill streaks are what brought people in the first place. It wasn't the guns, it wasn't the maps, it wasn't like grenades or anything, one of the gameplays, nothing wild. What brought people into the COD franchise was the crazy kill streaks and the crazy fast-paced gameplay that you wouldn't get in like a Battlefield or any other first-person shooter. That's why now that they took away like the main thing that people loved about Call of Duty, I feel like that's one of the main reasons why a lot of people tend to stop playing the franchise or just drew away. Like, you see some of the bigger YouTubers nowadays, a lot of the COD channels back in the day are dead. Like, you don't see a lot of people playing Call of Duty. Like, I'm subscribed to Alia and everything like that, and he doesn't even make that many COD videos anymore. He's basically playing Fortnite. He's basically a Fortnite channel now because COD is just, it's that far down in the gutter. Like, right now, you don't get really that much views from it. YouTube demonetization. You can't really make videos on Call of Duty like that anymore because they don't like, I don't know, they just don't like World War II, the name World War II. That's probably why you might get demonetized. But at the same time, I feel it's just the COD franchise is dying down mostly because, like, you don't see crazy kill streaks. You don't see crazy gameplays. You don't really see none of that. You don't really see. It's just whack. It's just whack. They basically nerfed what good players love to use. They nerfed the gameplay of Call of Duty. They gave these noobs time to like zigzag and everything like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like Call of Duty, the community is really catering more than the trash players and with the good players. That's why you see spawn protection. That's why you see stock getting automatically put in the game, and there's not a stock perk or anything like that anymore, even though the infantry perks give you like higher speed ADSing. It's just out of control. Like, even if you don't use the infantry perk, people can ADS and zigzag out of your bullets in this game. You can hit somebody 1,000 times and they'll get the zigzag, and they're basically run through your bullets in this game. A lot of people do that in World War II, and it's never been like that in any other Call of Duty, where you could be shooting somebody and they can run out of your bullets. They either flinch until they die, or they're like stationary and they have to basically beat you gun to gun and sit there. But in this game, people can literally run out of your bullets, and it's so annoying. I don't know. This is basically just a rant video, but I want to know down in the comment section below, do you feel as though Call of Duty is dead? Because I really want to know. I want to know from the franchise. If you watch this video, if you happen to come across this video or whatever, I really want to know. Do y'all feel as though the COD community is dead? If you made it this far into the video, I just want to know. Let me know down in the comment section below. I am a COD fanboy myself, but when I see, like, I still play it. I played every single Call of Duty. Like, I've been playing Call of Duty since COD Modern Warfare, or Call of Duty 4, I should say. And like, each year, I feel as though it gets worse and worse. When you feel as though the COD community is gonna come back to life, Call of Duty World War II is just a huge disappointment. It's just not it. It's not the game that's going to bring it back. I feel as though if anything can help the COD community, it's Treyarch, because the new Infinity Ward, they are trash. They don't know what they're doing over there. So I feel as though if it's anybody that can help the COD community now, it's Treyarch. They make the best games. They have made the best past game. They have made the best future game. All they need to do is make a Modern Warfare game. Treyarch, if you watch this video, if any of your devs see this, I know y'all game is next year. I just hope it is a Modern Warfare game, because if it's not, I just don't know what Treyarch is gonna do with Black Ops. If it, like, some of my subscribers or some of the people that commented on my video, they said they were hoping for a Modern Warfare or like a game based on 1990 to 2000s. That'd be nice. That'd be a good Call of Duty in my opinion, and that'd be probably the best setting they can go with. They can have the best kill streaks. They would have the best maps. It'd be nice just to have like that kind of setting in a Black Ops game. But I feel as though what the COD franchise need to do, they need to bring back crazy kill streaks. They need to take away spawn protection. They need to give spawn protection to the score streaks or kill streaks, and not let noobs cry about. If you don't want somebody to get a crazy kill streak, don't cry about it, you little noob. Just kill the person who's going on a streak. Just stop being a little noob. And then I don't really know. Like, they just need. I feel as though COD, if they don't get it right next year, they need to take a break, because this is kind of just a rant video. Like, man, I feel as though they need to take like a 2-3 year break to bring back the franchise and let kind of people forget about Call of Duty and then want it. Like, you gotta have at least your people that are actually fans of something. Like, you're not gonna want something if they just keep on throwing it into your face and keep on bringing you more and more. You're gonna want something unless you don't get enough of it. And I feel as though I've had enough of Call of Duty not to want to play it anymore. That's what I feel as though. I think I've had my fill. 2 months of Call of Duty, and I'm already tired of this one already. And we haven't even got to the DLC or anything. And I don't even know if I'm gonna buy the DLC for this game, because, like I said, they've nerfed this game so much. It caters to noobs, really. The maps, everything like that, it basically caters to noobs. You couldn't even be good at this game. You got somebody running around with cinder rounds just killing everybody, or snipers just pressing L2 and R2 and just killing you. And then you have somebody just take a different route than you, and you could be shooting somebody, and then the route that they take, they can happen to just be around your side, and you can get shot. So I feel as though World War II caters to noobs with the maps and everything like that. They're trash. But that's all I have to say about this so far. Let me know down in the comment section below. Do you agree with me or not? Like I said, I am a COD fanboy. I'm just critiquing it on what I see. And what I see right now, it's not looking good for the COD franchise whatsoever. Your boy gonna start playing more Fortnite and posting more Fortnite, because I don't know, man. Yeah, Call of Duty has disappointed me for the last time. Especially after this one, I'm just like, oh man, why? This is not a happy video whatsoever. Like, I just did a whole live stream too, and it was just all bad. Just the people I play against. You can play against two types of people: people who sit back and don't move and kill you a lot and just camp the whole game, or you can get it. You could get it against people that actually move around and play. But if you get against like the campers in the game, then you basically just messed up. Like you either got to move and try to kill them, or you just gonna be sitting there getting no kills the whole game. I don't know, man. I got a campy play style, but at the same time, I like to move around different spot to different spot. But I digress. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. This is just going to be a longer type video. I don't know. It's not really meant to get people in or views. Like I said, it's still road to 100 people. So if you made it this far in the video, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank y'all for watching. It's King Snell here. I've said my piece on the COD community. I've said my piece on Call of Duty. I've said what I think about the COD franchise, and in my opinion, this franchise does not have much longer to go before it ends. But thank y'all for watching. It's King Snell here. Peace out, and have a nice day.